hear the tragedy of the stabbings on James Smith Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, nationally and internationally, this strikes at our community's vulnerability because we don't see these kinds of mindless extremist acts in our communities. And though there is ongoing suffering on reserves from social ills like addiction, homelessness, poverty, and violence, these stabbings present a new threat, not just to our social stability and our cultural norms, but to our humanity. We see the way in which mass tragedy affects whole communities. Uvalde is one terrible example we continue to see in the news. And now James Smith Cree Nation is another. As people of faith, we are motivated to reach out to those affected, those in grief, those who have suffered loss. We must also check in with one another, with those disaffected by intergenerational trauma who may be spiraling in pain. Those who feel this tragedy in a long line of violence and unending trauma, those who must again pick themselves up and go on. Our traditional ways speak of healing the body and the weary soul, tending to the spirit of each of us, to remember our humanity and mercy at a time like this. There will be time for accountability and processing the horror of what has happened. But as people of faith, we must lead with our heart. Reach out to one another. Hold your loved ones close. Offer your prayers to the families of this tragedy, to a community in shock, and remind them that we are brothers and sisters and relatives, children of God with whom we seek a better, healing world.